Yeah, I know. I killed him.
Did you say you killed him?
Yes, that's right. I killed the Count. You see, Inspector, Mattoni was married to my daughter, Helen.
Oh, no. Really, sir?
She was at finishing school in Italy when they met. She was young. He seemed glamorous, I suppose, and she never really knew what sort of man he was till after they were married. She learned soon enough then. Drunken, dissolute. Well, I won't go into that. It isn't very pretty. She stuck it as long as she could and then came home to us.
When was that, sir?
Less than a year ago. That was the first we knew of the marriage, and we were appalled at the change in her. Happy, charming girl, reduced to a frightened, trembling neurotic. If only that had been the end of it, it wouldn't have been so bad. In time, she might have recovered her health, and she had that child to live for. 6 months old now. But Mattoni followed her here. You're probably not aware, Inspector, but my wife died recently.
Oh, no, sir. My sincerest condolences.
Well, to begin with, I took the flat next door, as you know. For a fortnight, I listened to Count Mattoni's movements through those doors. It soon became evident that he was incapably drunk every night by about 11 o'clock. One of the lift men would come in later on and get him into bed. But not on Thursdays. So, last night, after I'd heard no sound for more than an hour, I managed to slip the bolt on this side of the door and came in here. I had my own pistol fitted with a silencer.
Sorrington, what are you doing here?
I've come to kill you, Mattoni. But I found I couldn't shoot even a specimen like you in his sleep.
No, please. Please, I'll do anything you want. I'll give her a divorce. I'll do anything, please. I promise.
You know I wouldn't trust your promises.
Please. Please, don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Have mercy on me. For God's sake, don't kill me.
Heavens, man, can't you even... I dragged the Count's body across the room and put it in the big wing chair near the window. And that's that. I was afraid that someone might have heard the shot, so I didn't turn on the light in my flat and didn't see the shell case. I left immediately afterwards and only remembered later that I'd left the pistol behind. Well, of course, I couldn't come back for it then. You found that too, I suppose?
No, sir, we haven't, as a matter of fact. Come in.
It's me, sir. You wanted me?
Yes, Peters. We should like to take your fingerprints, sir. If you'll step over here, Peters will attend to it.
Well, I suppose you must.
Left hand first, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, rather a convincing story, I should say.
Yes, sir. My money's on his lordship, sir.
Well, it's hardly a betting matter, Rains.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's a pity it couldn't have been the American.
Well, don't give up hope, sir.
Hello? Speaking? Yes. Good. Good. Huh? Oh, there was? I see, thanks. The bullet that killed the Count was definitely fired from his own gun. No fingerprints worth anything, too smudged. And there was some skin and flesh found under the nails of his right hand. Apparently the killer got scratched a bit.
Oh,
Clifton. See if Lord Sorrington's arms or his hands or his face or neck or anything show recent scratches, will you?
Yes, sir.
May I see your hands, please?
Sure.
And your wrists? Would you mind loosening your collar?
What for?
No, just one of our games. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I believe you said you killed Count Mattoni.
Yes, that's right.
Would you tell us why?
I suppose it'll come out anyhow. I killed him because of his wife.
His wife?
Yes. You see, I happened to be in love with her. She wasn't living with him when I met her. She was here in England. She left him for good, and no wonder. Would you like me to tell you some of the things he did to her?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary. We'll assume that you disapproved.
Yeah. Well, he followed her here from Italy and started to try to get her to come back to him. He wouldn't even talk about a divorce. Of course, she couldn't get one here or in Italy either if he wouldn't give her grounds. She had a baby by then, a little boy.
And he threatened the child.
Yeah, how did you know? He said if she didn't come back to him, he would sue for custody and charge that... all kinds of stuff. And he would too. He couldn't prove it, of course, but that wouldn't stop him. It would get in all the papers and there'd be a big smell. You know something?
What?
He was crazy. Helen hated him. Yet he wanted her to go on living with him so he could torture her some more. He wouldn't see me. He was afraid. So I wrote him and said I'd make a big cash settlement if he'd give Helen a divorce, and said I'd kill him if he didn't. He didn't even answer.
So you killed him?
Well, not like that. I mean, what happened was, you see, I just wanted to scare him. And I wanted that letter. I never should have written it, of course. He could make it sound terrible in any sort of trial.
Yes, he could.
Anyhow, I snooped around here some at nights and found that there were duplicate keys to the flats in the porter's lobby. So last night, while the elevator was on a trip up, I got the key to this flat and slipped up the stairs.
What time was that?
Oh, around 1 o'clock, I guess. I had a gun with me, but it wasn't loaded. I only wanted to scare him.
What are you doing here? How did you get in?
Never mind.
What do you want?
I want that letter I wrote you.
What letter?
You know what letter? The only one I wrote you. Get it.
I threw it away.
I was fool enough to write it, but I'm not fool enough to believe that. Get it.
All right. It's in that cabinet over there. I have to get the key out of the drawer in the table.
Take it easy now. I was so scared someone would be there any second, I didn't dare turn on the light. I hadn't expected anything like that.
I only remembered my gun because I stumbled over it.
I forgot the letter. I guess you found that too, haven't you?
No, we haven't been through his effects thoroughly yet.
Do you suppose the key to the cabinet is really in there, sir?
Well, we'll see. Yes, here it is.